Yeah, I have no idea.
Okay, so we are live, but now you got to hit the play button so the music plays.
What's the play
Right.
button look like again?
What's the play button look like? It looks like the big red button that says end stream.
Just so everyone is aware, we forgot to schedule this, and we thought it was scheduled because Bill set up a stream for next week, and we were sitting in there waiting, like, what's going on? Nobody's here. I don't get it.
And Bill is the puppet master lately. He really is. He does the thumbnails. He keeps us on task. Even Joe's slacking on keeping us on task because he never comes to the show anymore.
Oh, wow.
All right. Should we start?
We should start officially.
All right. We set up a time to meet prior to when we start. When you show up 3 minutes before you start,
I was here. I was trying to get this thing situated. It sucks.
I show up typically an hour before the show.
Yeah, tell the people why their time is invaluable.
doing the intro.
Oh, I just realized we don't have anybody to do the intro.
We didn't discuss this before the show.
What are we gonna do?
I don't know.
This is like already going.
Let's paper rock scissors for it.
Okay, ready?
Ready, Joe?
1, 2,
No,
3.
because I don't want to do the intro. So why would I do it? Oh, is this for not doing it?
That's out of 3.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, shoot.
Oh, what's this shoot all of a sudden?
You won. So are you doing it or
Who won?
It?
No,
Chris
Joe's
won.
doing it because I get to pick because I won.
No, it doesn't work like that.
So Joe's doing the intro. All right, you have just stumbled upon the best HVACR. Wait, how does he say it?
Podcast in the world, #1, second to 0.
But is it really the best? I mean, how do we know it's the best?
It's the best.
Because look at the fabulous people that show up in our chat every single week. They don't show up to anyone else's stream like they do ours. This is the best. #1.
You got a new vocabulary. Did they have like a rainstorm and you got rainbows touching down on your house today? It's really fabulous.
Who?
You said fabulous.
They are fabulous. They're fabulous people. Look at them.
Like Cyborg says, the most downloaded HVAC podcast.
See, we should have just let Cyborg come on to do the intro.
And
that's what we should have done.
Actually, according to the interwebs, we're the #20th best HVAC podcast in the world.
Oh, see, so Bill is. Oh, wait, but Bill always puts a twist on it. He says most downloaded HVAC entertainment podcast. So, okay, yeah, we're probably the only HVAC entertainment podcast. Or no,
20?
No, because you got the Misfits. They're an entertainment HVAC podcast, and they're killing us right now. I think they might be better than us. So
I don't know. They're not entertaining me. I'll tell you that right now.
Not me either. Not me either. Dustin Cole, I'm here. That's proof you're #1. Yeah, exactly like Adam said. Look who shows up in our chats.
Proof is in the pudding, people.
That's right.
I don't know where this top 20 came from anyways. Who does this list?
That guy, he's not even HVAC. Nobody knows that guy. He doesn't.
Right. Oh, okay. Not the same guy that does awards. Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah. What's going on?
Yeah.
We got Cyborgs in the chat. Ikey Poo, Freon Leon, Neil Videos,
Ray, Jennifer, Dave Johnson.
Oh, Jennifer's here. You know what? They are pretty entertaining after all.
Oh man,
I'm just joking. You know me.
Yep.
Yeah.
Man, this week was like the first real week back to work, and we were like pretty busy finishing up projects and doing different stuff. It's a pretty solid week.
Nice.
Just trying to catch up on office work though, man. I've got one customer right now that is not paying, and it's like it's pretty big amount, and it's like, God damn, dude, this is getting ridiculous.
What's the reason? Is there a reason, or
just they stupid stuff like this at the end of the year to try to fudge their numbers so earnings are better, and just corporate BS stuff. So yeah, it's a bit frustrating because it's basically like 65 days of back pay, and we had like a 10-ton package unit change out. We had an exhaust fan change. So I mean, that's a significant amount. So
I know I've asked you before, but I guess for the people that don't know, like, how do you price or invoice your customers? Like, do you do in thirds? Do you do halves? Like, how do you get all the money up front, or like, how does it work?
No, most of our customers, we have like, I mean, this is very rare. They usually do stupid stuff at the end of the year, but it's more or less just holding off on service calls. This is the first time one of my best customers is holding off on paying.
Did they give that? Did you approach them? Did you contact them?
Oh yeah. And every time you approach them, you just get a bullshit answer. Oh, okay, yeah, we're working on that. It's like, well, it's like 9 invoices.
Hey man, it's time to go shut some disconnects off on the roof.
Well, it's like borderline. They're an extremely good customer, and you're walking a fine line. But like, I'm literally thinking about denying service. Like, that's how it's right there.
Bingo.
I would. Yep.
But the problem is this customer brings in, a lot of money.
The problem is though, Chris, if they're bringing in a lot of money, they're paying you a lot of money. But if they're not paying you,
you're not getting paid. Yeah,
for nothing right now. Right?
No, we totally are going to do something, but it's just you're just like, okay, you're a little reluctant to because they're such a good customer, But again, this is unacceptable. So
little jabs at a time. Maybe they'll get the hint.
Well, pricing, our equipment markup just went up significantly, and our labor rates are going up. Like, all this because we're like, we're not playing these games anymore. You're going to treat us like someone else. We're going to treat you guys, we're going to make it. But it's kind of frustrating, whatever though.
Of course.
Most of my customers are casual dining, and casual dining struggling anyways. So it's like,
yeah. You have a heart.
I'm not justifying them not paying me. Like, they will pay me, but it's just stupid games they play. That's something that dealing with corporate chains and stuff, they do that kind of stuff. In the past, nobody can do this anymore because the times have changed. But in the past, one of the biggest corporate chains that we worked on back then, they basically came to us and they were like, hey, look, you do 38 of our restaurants monthly maintenance, all the service work, like all this stuff. And they were like, so you're going to take on these 3 locations that are 2.5 hours away from your house? And we're like, well, no, that's out of our area. No. And they go, yeah, you're going to go ahead and take those. And you're just like, fuck, okay, I guess I just took, these restaurants out in the boonies, and then they're like, and you're only going to charge us maximum 2 hours travel time. And you're like, fuck.
Wow. So, dictating it too.
But they don't do that anymore because we kind of got away from that and slowly changed them. And we're like, basically because what we did was we started telling them we couldn't get to restaurants and they had to call other people. And then they kind of got a understanding. And then we came back and we're like, hey, we can do those stores, but only if we do it this way,
Right.
Kind of
and at the end of the day, if they're making you eat travel time in that where you're losing money on stuff, you could kind of one hand wash the other a little bit. You know what I mean? You do another.
Yeah. You got to play games and different things, but it's kind of a pain. But
go ahead. Go ahead. I was just gonna say, I see Ray in chat. It just reminded me. I seen that post. I just stumbled across it. I believe it's him in the Overtime Facebook group. 2 dead after heating system reached like 1,000 degrees.
Yeah,
you guys see that?
The thing is, like,
I have my suspicions. You say it, Adam. I
think
I know.
I was actually talking with a couple guys this morning about this, including Brian Orr. And what he was saying is, I didn't read the article. I just read the caption on it.
I didn't read the article either. So, and I have a
Brian did. It's supposedly like a really crappily written article that they're just very vague on everything. And he's like, how did they measure it? It's like the furnace temperature was 1,000 degrees. Was it the burners when they walked in? Did they have an infrared camera? Like, what?
I think it was with a thermal imaging camera, and they caught like the flame or something like that. Is what they did. So
was a plumber checking.
It was an elderly couple, and they said they switched a wire or something. Something wasn't working. They switched a wire, and then the house heated up to 120 degrees. Bada bing. Unfortunately, they were elderly people, and they both died.
Yeah, that's very unfortunate. You hate those because we always get the heat exchanger, the carbon monoxide, and then you know this one, and it's like, ugh, it's kind of a scary thing.
That's why I thought it was like a monoxide. I'm like 1,000 degrees. How can a house reach 1,000 degrees?
Yeah,
like, it's nuts.
So
but,
my
yeah,
go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, but I seen I was reading a couple posts, and a couple guys said a couple good posts. One guy says, well, you know, it brings up the point, giving advice to forums for these DIYs.
Yeah.
And then, you know, like Acid Tech advice or whatever it is, somebody posted. And another guy said it should be in the front page so people could take prices seriously. You know,
so
I mean,
check this out. So and again, you know, this is what it is, but you're talking about DIY stuff. My main parts distributor, the main person that I buy refrigeration parts for, reaching coolers and stuff like that, they're now going to make a YouTube channel telling restaurant owners how to fix their own stuff. They're basically taking my videos, making them DIY, and going to present them to the restaurants so they can fix their own stuff, buy their own parts. So get this, Partstown is getting, and this is my theory on it, going conspiracy theorist about this, but they basically have been raising their prices significantly, like the Amazon effect, right? They came into the industry, everybody was super excited, and now you're used to them. They're convenient. Their prices are going up. So I think what Partstown is trying to do is I think that they're trying to cut the service company out of the picture, because then they can absorb my markup too. And the end user is not going to complain a single thing about the cost of parts if they're buying it themselves and doing it themselves.
I mean, how often are you going to find somebody that knows how to actually diagnose and replace parts?
Don't get me wrong. They're not going to replace me. This is going to create a significant amount of work for me, but still, it's kind of messed up. Those are all my theories. I got no, you know, whatever. But
so there is a Facebook group that I'm part of, and I can't remember the name of it, where it's like a homeowner geared Facebook group where people ask questions and like advice on their HVAC systems, right?
Yeah.
And it's funny. Actually, Ty was just mentioning the article that I wrote that was posted today on HVACschool.com.
Yep.
And it was that was the group that the article was based around. This guy, and it was basically he asked how to design, and is there a book that I could buy that will teach me how to design and install my HVAC system and all new ductwork in my house? That's what his question was.
I saw that.
That's when he posted in the overtime group. Yes, got it.
So yeah, so there's people like that all the time. But then there's homeowners that listen to your advice and they go the right direction, and there's ones that just like completely like whatever. I'm doing this, and you're like, yeah, this is gonna end poorly, you know.
Couple things. Let me reiterate. Someone misunderstood me. Partstown is not using my videos. They're talking about making their own videos. The next person, Brian Sanders, says Partstown owns Pat Finley's company, and they do. They own a couple different refrigeration companies that they bought.
Thank you, TY Banana Man.
That's awesome, man. And wait, we're only 12 days into the new year. That leaves a lot of room for a better article.
I didn't think about that.
Nice one. Nice one.
Oh. That's funny. Oh no, and Hausch, again, let me reiterate this. I'm not worried about losing my job. I realize I'm not the person that's afraid of people doing their own stuff. There's always going to be a need for a technician that can do more than just sell things. So, you know, we're always going to be employed in that way. But it is just funny how, in my opinion, these companies are treating the service companies that are doing the work. It is kind of funny because we're the people that are the backbones. So
that is true. I've walked into, it doesn't happen all the time, but I'm sure everyone has seen this about, you know, a handful of times, once or twice. You walk into a service call and you walk up to the piece of equipment and they just had the whole thing freaking ripped apart. Every wire is taken off the thing. The parts are off. They're like, hey, I got started on the process for you. Like, what? You got started?
So the irony is I know that any day now, I am going to walk into a restaurant into that situation, and the person was watching my video. Watch, it's going to come. Like one of these restaurant managers is going to stumble on my videos eventually, and then they're going to be like, it's already happening, because I've had a few people like, hey, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's me, but it's going to happen. So
I can see that happening. That's I don't know. I don't see it happening here yet. Or hear anything.
Actually, do you guys remember the story with Dustin Cole, who's also in the chat tonight, where he had
is he talking about that?
No, but I'm going to bring it up. He had a customer come in to buy a part from him for his own personal condenser, and it was, I think, late like a Friday night or something like that. He was buying a capacitor. Turns out the guy died. He didn't turn off the power or whatever, and he was like an older guy or something. Maybe he had a heart condition. I don't know. But he grabbed the capacitor. I don't know if he thought the power was off or what, but they found him dead next to the condenser. Freaking crazy, huh?
Yeah, that's some scary stuff. I didn't share this. I'm not going to go into like crazy details, but last year,
thank you.
Yeah, thank you, bud. Last year, I had like an actual incident at work where someone got hurt. Not one of my employees. One of the customer's employees got hurt. And I, for a good 4 months, was in complete fear of the lawyers being contacted because it was a bad incident. And we're still haven't heard anything from lawyers, and it scares the crap out of me. But
is that the tape measure story?
Yeah.
Off the ladder?
So listen to this. An electrician on a job I was working on this week told nearly the identical story. He was working in the 3rd floor of this house that was gutted, and he dropped his Fat Max tape measure. Mind you, like the 35-footer, the freaking big, the Fat Max, right? He dropped it, and he's chasing it. It's rolling, and there's an open staircase. Hits, falls down. He said approximately 30 feet, fell down and hit a dude square in the top of the head in the basement. And the dude didn't fall down or anything. He was just like, man, that guy's freaking dead.
Wow.
I had like a rock.
Yeah. So I don't want to go into crazy details, but very similar. And all that I'm going to say is absolutely on your veto bags that you have, every one of your veto bags, that tape measure clip, fucking rip it off and throw it in the trash.
Yeah,
that tape measure clip is
true. And good point.
Very
drives
stupid.
Me nuts.
Trust me, that tape measure clip was responsible for the incident that I had. So
danger. Don't use it. Yep.
Somebody in chat was saying, let me see if I can find it. Maintenance on a package unit. Clean the flame sense, and when I put back in its place, it would not light. Took the flame sense, screwed back off, and lit. Any ideas? I'm assuming it was.
You've got an issue. If you're okay, so you're saying the flame sensor, when you put the screw in, it doesn't work. Wait a minute, flame sensor or electrode? Like, which one are we talking about? Do you have a separate flame sensor and a separate spark igniter, or is it all in one? Is it an actual flame sensor? There's a lot of questions there.
And I've seen those when it starts getting finicky issues like that. Like sometimes you can't even see the hairline cracks on that porcelain.
When you're talking about on the hot surface igniters,
yeah,
for sure,
that's what I'm thinking. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. But
yeah, I don't know. That's a good question.
But that's like I've seen that. Like if they start getting finicky, you loosen the bolt, this, that. Like you don't see it, but it's gone, done. Just change.
No joke, Brian. There is Milwaukee. I have this Milwaukee bungee strap for my impact. And I have it for when I work on really high ladders above people, because you clip it to your belt, and then if your impact drops, it's on a bungee strap, so it's not going to fall down a ladder or something like that. Those are always good.
Isn't there like a height limit restriction when you have to actually tether your tools when working?
I've never been to OSHA classes, so I have no idea, dude.
It's funny you say that, because I never worked out west, but a lot of guys I talked to worked out more west, and they say
West Canada.
Yeah, west of Canada, and like
like
even
Russia.
The oil,
yeah, Russia.
No. Yeah, and
you guys like walk across the ice, like because Sarah Palin said she can see Russia from her house.
Oh my god, that one. No, west of in Canada, because we go west, will be in Michigan actually, or I guess around that area. But anyways, from where I am, but they have to. It's real like let's say the oil fields or places like that. They have to tether. They're really strict. They have to tether every tool, walk on the paths. Like it's like strict and stringent, and no ifs and buts. Like it's everything has to be tethered. You're on a ladder, tether it. Anything, a pen, tether it. You know what I mean? It's crazy.
I mean, don't get me wrong. There is a need for for a lot of these regulations and rules that we have, but you got to admit some of them seem to go a little silly sometimes. It's like,
I mean, people don't have common sense though. You know what I mean? Like when you're working up high, not even that high. If you're
but we don't have socialized healthcare, so who cares if people don't have common sense? It's not like it's going to hurt the government.
Survival of the fittest.
There's too many fittest.
People are surviving. There's way too many people surviving. That's the problem.
I mean, I get Canada because Canada is freaking all weird and crap, but you know, they got to have all those rules. But let us just be cowboys down here in the West.
That is true. Well, I don't live west. I live in the middle.
You're an independent.
I seen your poster, Adam. That passive house. That's the passive house, right?
Which one?
When he listed all those
sensors? Yeah. Oh, so that officially, unofficially passed the FIAS guidelines.
Oh, sweet. Ding.
And I say unofficially because the HERS Rater came out and he's got his little spreadsheet that he puts his numbers in and takes his pictures and everything came back as pass. But he's got to send it to FIAS and they have to go through and comb through the data and that. So yeah, that's nice.
Who FIAS? What?
Passive House Institute of the United States, I believe, is what it stands for.
Gotcha.
And so, go ahead. I'm gonna bring up a controversial. Can I bring? Am I interrupting you right now, Joe?
No, go ahead.
So something that's been. I was talking to Adam about this before the show, and it's kind of irritating the hell out of me right now. Is how stupid some of the social media marketing is getting for HVAC. Like people doing dances and supply houses and crap like that. Like, is that really working? Oh. Do people really dig that stuff?
And there's so many of them. Like on Facebook and LinkedIn, I'm getting friend requests like multiple ones per day. And before I was always just like approve. You know what I mean? From the overtime group and everything like that. But now I got to look at these people and what they do for a job. And 9 out of 10 times, digital marketer. Like, I don't want to talk to you.
Nope.
I don't want to talk to you. So I'm not going to be your friend. I'm sorry.
You know, right away, you know, when you get a friend request and then like 2 seconds later, hey, you see a post like a message pop up from that same person.
Yep. That happens on LinkedIn a lot because people will friend request you on LinkedIn and then you're like, yeah. And then bling, immediate. Hey, you need help generating leads? Like some of the comments are so stupid. They're like, they'll ask me something and it's like, bro, do you see the name of my fucking channel that you're contacting? Like you're selling to the wrong person, dumbass. But they don't get that shit. Or the emails, the generic emails. I get these marketing emails geared towards my videos, and they basically look at YouTube and they look at analytics and they only contact people that have so many views and different things. So I get these ones and it's like, you know, hey man, I really enjoy your content. It's really great. And it's all bullshit because their next statement means that they've never watched your content. Because then they're like, would you like some water heater leads? It's like, the fuck? Dumbass.
Didn't we get somebody the other day, like in the last week, to ask us to promote their product? And it was something goofy for overtime.
Let me look it up in the overtime one because,
it's always something crazy, you know?
So, hey, again, Adam, we cannot spill the beans here, but we can tease the beans here. Okay. Just tickle them just a little bit. On something new, we can have a playlist and we can accept every one of those goddamn marketing things and fucking use them as a video on that new thing we're working on.
Why just Adam? Say Joe too, okay? Jeez.
So we can do that.
You don't know any of the details, Joe.
What?
Yeah, Joe doesn't know anything about this super top secret idea that we have.
Yes, I do.
Oh yeah, I finally give you access to nothing.
Yeah,
I give you access.
When do we get it? We got to launch this thing. It's just got to happen. We got to pull the freaking Band-Aid off, rip it off, get it going. You know?
If we just talk about it now, does that just mean we just have to do it?
Yeah, tell them.
Okay, but here's the thing: the name is not 100%. And in fact, I know the name's going to change, but Adam and I have been toying with this idea, and
hold on, it came from actually somebody else original. Well, Chris had the idea, and then another Chris had the idea, and then
so I've been thinking about doing something for a very, very long time, and I've been thinking about incorporating other people's videos into my channel. And I kind of went back and forth, and I came up with a compromise. And what we're going to do is we're going to create another channel that we are going to let other people post stuff on. I'm going to help promote the channel. I'm going to use the channel to post different type of content on that's still HVAC related, that just doesn't fit my demo. And then we're going to have a select few other people that we choose that are going to get to post on that platform too. And they're going to be able to promote their content. We're going to especially pick people that are small. That way we can help to grow their content and their viewers and everything like that. So
yeah, the whole thing is, the idea behind it is there's strength in numbers, right? So like everyone will pull each other up. You'll have cross promotion between the viewership and that. Can we talk about the potential name? No. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's somewhere along the lines of that. It's going to be an HVACR network. So it's going to be somewhere in there is going to be the name. So, but it's going to be something that I'm going to start posting on. You know, we got to be careful this doesn't turn into Discord. We have to be careful because this can go into Discord really quick and go down a rabbit hole.
No, I think, like, honestly, we just need to do it. And I think if we build it, people will come, and that's all there is to it, right? Like the field of dreams.
They will come. Oops.
So, and it's going to be for multiple creators, but it'll give us an opportunity to have a different place so everybody can have their own playlist within that channel, and we can post our own unique style of content. Like, so I can still have my videos, make the straight lace videos, but then I can do something different on the other platform too. So, yep, that's what it is.
And it's going to be like an all-encompassing network. There's going to be hopefully videos with service calls type deal, information, teaching, entertainment, all kinds of stuff, right?
Yep.
Different playlists, different channels in the network, if you will.
Yeah, so it should be good. It's a little project. We've been talking about it. And yeah.
We'll see.
Discord. There's Ike. Yeah, I haven't been in Discord in
you months.
Wait, Chris. Chris doesn't even go to his own Discord.
I just can't keep up with it.
Ike kicked me out of Chris's Discord, and then he felt bad and he tried to let me back in. I'm like, I don't remember my password, so I can't come back.
Look, a long time ago, I had to have a talk with Adam. I contacted him, and he's like, dude, Adam's really pushing buttons, man. And he's like, he's violating every rule you made. And so I had to have a heart to heart with Adam.
It wasn't the rules you made. It was the little Hitler over there, the rules that he made.
Hey, he was keeping my platform clean and doing exactly what I asked him to do.
But I had diplomatic immunity.
And you had diplomatic immunity. I forgot about that. Oh shit. Adam literally would just go in there and fuck with people, and I was like, I kept having to tell him, Adam, you gotta stop that shit. And Adam was pushing and pushing. Oh man.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Right.
Oh,
he was trolling a little bit,
Adam. You put me in a position I almost had to kick you out of my own Discord, Adam, but I had someone do it for me.
Yeah.
But I think Ike wouldn't care anymore. Maybe he used to, but maybe he wouldn't care anymore.
You know what the biggest thing that I didn't like was what do they call it? Ping, when you ping somebody, when you use the @ symbol, because of their phone breed. So like left and right, I would always have questions on Discord, so I'd ping Ike like 10 times a day. He's like, "Don't ping me," but I want an answer. I need to know. Right?
That's why I can't have my friends in my own Discord. No, I can't.
Yeah. I think at the time, like years back, I tried it and I don't know what happened.
We had a good thing going, and Adam and Joe and Bill just came in and ruined it. So, you know, that's why I'm afraid to let them into the videos network. Like, are you guys going to destroy that too?
No,
I'm just messing with you.
But hey, guess what? We had somebody in the comments that is this going to go down like the tools channel?
Yes, exactly. Ooh. Yeah, it'll be big for like 2 weeks, and then we'll forget about it, and it'll just become another. You know that I literally have a whole nother YouTube channel with like 5,000 subscribers on it called HVACR Tools, And we put like 5 videos on there and we were doing good. And then we just stopped.
And you know what?
And we just didn't have time.
And the Facebook page, it seems like I'm getting alerts all the time for the tools channel.
Yeah.
Either the page or something's always getting people.
I get messages saying people are subscribing. I'm like, why are they subscribing to this? We don't put anything on it.
We had a couple banger videos on there. I have to say that was.
I have to say the funniest moment. We need to find it. And was the OG Nylog video where Adam. Okay, this is the first Nylog that came out. Do you have it, Adam?
The video, I can pull it up, but
pull it up.
If you guys have never used Nylog White, which is basically pipe dope, right? But the original version is not the same consistency as it is right now,
or the same color. So you got to play the video before you say anything.
All right, I got
hold on, that was hilarious. But yeah, HVACR Tools is going to be part of the network. So here's the thing: we're not asking people to stop making videos. We're just allowing people, if they want to put their videos on our platform, only certain people, and we'll help to promote them and grow them in hopes that the industry can be bigger, right? The whole HVACR YouTube network and stuff. So that's the whole idea.
I like it. It's a good idea.
Yep.
All
Let's
right,
see
ready?
if you can pull this up. Yeah, go ahead. You got to share, not screen share.
I think I got it. Let's try it. Is it working?
No, you got to do share Chrome tab and share Windows.
Why do I screw this up every time?
Yeah, so unshare that.
What the? I don't even know what's going on anymore.
And share a Chrome tab.
All right, sorry. Guys, who put me in charge here anyway?
This is our own very own John Pastorello interview right now.
All right, hold on. It's a couple minutes long. Are we playing the whole thing or are we just showing the consistency?
No, just go to the Nylog part.
The whole thing's a Nylog part.
Part.
Is it?
Ready?
Yeah.
All right, so here's the jug of the new
Still not working. This is
yes,
the
it is. It's working. I can hear it.
Refrigeration Technologies product called Nylog White. I've been using it now for a little over a week. I'm a little bit more than halfway done with the bottle. Initially, my first thought is bottle needs to be a little bit bigger. I need a bigger container out of it.
Should I fast forward?
Supposedly you're coming out with bigger packaging, bigger jugs.
Bigger jugs.
It kind of looks like clear silicone that you would buy at your supply house. From my understanding, this is silicone with, I think he just put some Teflon.
Go on.
Let's paint it on some gas.
It's the part when you're at the end with your pants.
There we go.
That was a good shot. Look at the quality of that video image. Wow.
Yeah, that was good.
Warmer.
I'm a videographer.
You could have worked for Refrigeration Technologies, bro.
Mike, I don't see you in
this
the chat.
why not?
Why can't I find
Will
the
this
right
stain
part,
your
guys?
client,
This is not professional the way I'm doing this, by the way.
My nice
Oh, I think
nice
that was,
The hell, I'm wondering what the hell
microfiber
you're
rag
doing.
right here. I'm just gonna walk over. Check out my work shirt. Okay, so this work shirt is already stained. As you can see, PVC glue, pipe dope. This thing has seen better days. I don't think I wear this one anymore, but this is what I'm gonna do. All right, we're gonna take the right arm.
you could hear
We're
this?
just gonna go. Let's clean this off. Oh yeah. Okay. There it is. I'm not gonna tell you what that looks like, but let's oh yeah.
You
That's
should
nice.
give that to the new marketing team.
And now let's try
Well, it doesn't look like that anymore. I don't know how you can hear that. I couldn't even hear anything.
Yeah, we could hear it just fine.
Yeah, we hear it.
All right.
Yep.
Anyway,
Exactly.
they don't make it look like that anymore. Unfortunately, I really like the consistency and the color of that. That was nice. And the coolest thing about it is, a lot of pipe dope stain your crap when you get it on your shirt or pants or whatever. That came out. I was shocked.
That's huge.
Yep.
They have 2 pipe dopes here, and I just always get that golden brown one. I forget the name, but for that only reason, because it doesn't stain work clothes. Who cares? And the consistency stays liquidy longer. Pipe dope gets dried up, it gets clumpy, gets dry. This stuff stays pretty good for.
Comments right now are just destroying you, Adam.
Yeah,
Mike,
man.
I like
Mike
that.
Franco. I can't see. I don't know. I can't see him on my thing. But anyways, he was saying Grapevine on that network for sure. I just can't at you. I can't ding you.
Hey, Mike, we're always talking we have another chat with Mike, and we're always talking with him. But I just realized right now, Adam, how do you pronounce his last name?
Cian Franco. Cian Franco.
It's a silent N because I think Franco.
Maybe it's not an A. Maybe I'm saying it like a Chicagoan.
Because I thought it was Cian Franco. But there's no N there.
Yeah. Oh, so Ike, that was you. I freaking knew that was you. This guy.
What?
Look at this. He said he's gonna hack my garage door. I knew he did it.
Are you serious? What? What is going on here?
He knew. It's because I was pinging him too much on that freaking Discord server. I pushed the bar.
Adam contacted me. He's like, dude, he goes, I think Ike is fucking with me, bro. He called me and I go, nah, dude, he ain't doing that. He ain't messing with you.
No, so I have a garage door that's like a smart garage door. It's My Q or whatever by LiftMaster or whatever, and you could connect it to your phone. There's an app and you could open and close it, right? Cian Franco,
no N.
See, I'm saying his name wrong this whole time.
Yep.
Cian Franco. Okay. Anyways, one thing that I noticed, because it will give you an alert when you open the door or whatever. And I was on my phone the one day and the door opened and it said the a-hole is home or something like that. When the garage door opened, like it gave me an alert on it or said something along those lines. Like,
that's hilarious.
What the heck did that?
Wow, that's hilarious. I remember you mentioned that a while back about your garage door opening. I can't remember, but I remember that. Wow. Yeah. That's amazing if you did.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Good job.
If you did really do, that's awesome. There was a thing in the chat about those Honeywell 8000s there, the Vision.
It was either him, it was either Ike or my wife, one of the two. I don't know.
Yeah, the Vision Pro 8000 is my thermostat of choice, Joe. That's what I use on all my. That's all I stock in my truck.
Okay, those they have. You could add remote sensors, right? Wired sensors or whatever.
You could do wired or wireless. Yes.
Right. Some gentleman was saying he had two, and he's not getting the proper readout. I thought you can't do two. You can't just have two. It has to be 4 or 1. Or
no,
you could do 2. I know the older ones you couldn't do 2 because it gets
what do you
average.
mean by 2? He's trying to add. You have to buy
from.
Oh, that's amazing.
What happened?
Dude, they know I'm electrifying.
I think Ike's hacking us again. There was balloons going up in Joe's screen.
I seen that.
How did that happen?
I don't know.
No clue how that happened, Joe. Was that you, Joe? Are you like on some kind of kids app or something like that?
No, bro. I'm fucking using my laptop webcam.
Ike is messing with us right now. We're gonna have to block him and ban him for life.
Anyway,
go ahead.
Yeah, I thought you couldn't use 2 because I thought it uses. Oh, Joe was on Instagram. What?
I'm really confused on what the hell's going on.
I don't know what's going on. I'm so
okay. Anyways. Holy okay, these are guys just chipping me. Like Joe's recently on his OnlyFans stream. I'm like, what, are these guys serious? Am I live? Someone I don't even know. But anyways, so yeah, I thought you can't put the 2 remote sensors because it needs an average. I remember this happening once in a long time ago, and I remember calling or something, and we discovered that you can't use 2 because it's their what's it called? They're 10K, I guess, resistors, right? Whatever they use. I don't know. But if you put in a series or if you put in parallel, it's not going to give you an average. It's going to be off reading. I remember this. Something about that. You couldn't use 2 unless they change it now. But I think you can only use like 4 or 6. But that could be a problem. But anyways.
They have wireless.
Now they do.
By the way, yeah.
But in the back in the day, I remember I had that problem. Like someone was coming, I put 2 remote and they're not giving me the proper readout. I go, wait a minute, 2. Oh, how's it giving me the average if you have 2 in series or 2 in parallel? When you got, you add 2, what's it called?
There's that's a math thing. That's a Clive thing, which Clive is not here, by the way. Once you hit a million,
if you add 2 resistors, what's going to give you? If you put in parallel, you have to divide it, so it's going to give you, let's say, half or whatever. So it's going to give you a bad 10K resistor reading. and I think that was the problem at that time. But anyways,
no, I have a Daikin. But anyways, anyone who set the balloons and popped those on the Joe screen, can you please do that again? That was pretty cool.
that's awesome. Series of, yeah, 4 and 9. Yeah, I remember that. Al, something was up. Like somebody tried to do 2 and it couldn't get the average because obviously if you have 2 in series, it'll give you a huger, bigger number. And if you have 2 in parallel, it's going to give you a smaller number on display.
Huge. It's huge. By the way, Joe, maybe you got a text message. Maybe it was your girlfriend text messaging you like happy birthday or something like that.
No.
Okay. All right.
I don't know that. Maybe I said something. Maybe it's like a something I said. Balloons. Balloons.
You gotta say it 3 times while looking into a mirror.
Balloons. Balloons. Balloons.
It's a thing on StreamYard. It is a thing on StreamYard, and it has to do with Apple. It's Joe.
How do you do it?
StreamYard. Balloons. Peace sign. Oh, that's why people are telling me to do the peace sign. Peace.
Hey Siri, balloons.
Yeah, it's the peace thing.
Say
or
peace.
It's a heart. Do a heart, Joe, with your 2 hands.
I don't know how to do art.
Oh, it's not doing it.
How did you know that? What's
I just Googled it. StreamYard balloons, and it fucking comes up. You know that there's like a thing about how to Google things, and there's like legit ways that you're supposed to Google stuff. And if you want to Google like HVAC things, you don't use full sentences. You just do like what I just looked up. I looked up StreamYard balloons, and it fucking like the first thing that comes up is
ways you could use like brackets and parentheses and all kinds of stuff. There's different things that it does with different symbols that you use.
That blew my mind in a college class that I took like 8 years ago, and it was talking about that kind of stuff and how to use all that crap. It's kind of crazy.
That's kind of weird.
I didn't pass that class. I dropped out of it, by the way. I kind of want to go back to school too. You guys ever want to go back to school?
All the time.
Dude, I really want to get like a bachelor's in, engineering or HV, whatever that thing is from Ferris State. What is it? A bachelor's in HVAC or whatever. I don't know what it is, but
I think it would be really. I would even go to my local community college. I think that
I thought about going back and starting the HVAC program from the beginning again, just for the hell of it.
Just so you could be a ringer.
I don't think I'd be a ringer. I'd still ask questions.
I mean, yeah, there's a lot of stuff you don't know, right? But
crazy thing is my teenage daughter is going to be going to school soon. So like I could literally wouldn't it be funny if she ends up going to the junior college and then I show up at the college too? We're both taking classes together.
We weren't invited to the tactical awards, and I'm not paying to go anywhere.
What are you talking about? Well, you can't go anyways because there's no tickets, but I'm going. I'm totally going.
Oh, you are?
Yeah. Sunday night.
Oh, sorry.
What are those things?
I wasn't invited. I'm sorry. I'm not cool enough.
What do you mean invited? I paid for my own ticket.
Well, that's what I just said. I said we're not invited, and I'm not paying for a ticket. You're like, what do you mean? There's no tickets.
Oh no, there's no tickets left. They're sold out.
Yeah. Well.
Wait, are they? Are they? I'm pretty sure they're sold out. Yeah, I think they sold out pretty quick.
Wow.
So
that's phenomenal.
That's what Ty says. Through Ferris State, you can get a bachelor's in HVACR technology.
Listen to
these 2 fingers talking about sensors.
So Chris brought up to me last night that after the AHR convention is over, he said, "Hey, do you want to like go out for dinner or something like that the last night before my flight?" And I said, "Sure," And then I started thinking about it. I'm like, man, Chris is in Chicago. I'm like I'm the Chicago liaison of the world right now, and what I show Chris is what Chris will remember about Chicago. So like, it's a lot of pressure to put on somebody, right?
So you're gonna take me to go to Portillo's and get a really good hot dog?
Number one, it's Portillo's. You need to pronounce it right.
I have to tell my family that every time when we go to Portillo's, right? I have to say, no, it's not Portillo's, it's Portillo's, guys, because Adam is in my ear ringing at me, yelling at me.
No, but like, so I was thinking about all the different places, and then I was like, you know what? Pizza's an easy thing, but there's a million pizza places in Chicago. So then I asked him, does he want deep dish or does he want thin crust? And we started getting into that. Deep dish is kind of a touristy pizza. I didn't know, but then we started talking toppings, and this guy's talking about putting all kinds of crazy stuff, freaking sauerkraut. I don't even know what he's talking about.
No,
pineapple, of course.
Pineapple, some red onions, a little bit of garlic, and some like a really sharp Parmesan on it. That sounds freaking good.
Yeah, that is true. Jesus Fish says I'm not in Chicago, but we will be in Chicago because we're coming from AHR, right?
Ding.
Yep.
So yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking we were talking maybe anyone that is from the Chicagoland area, you'll know Pequod's Pizza. They have caramelized crust, a little burnt cheese on the crust, right? What do you
How
think?
big is this pizza place?
What do you mean?
You want to
It's
like
small.
do a freaking meetup?
you
Show
wanna have
up
a
with
party?
people and there's like
Yeah.
only 2 seats.
We could do
Never mind.
that.
Well, last time we did it turned out well, actually, at last year. You guys said, right?
Yeah.
We did a meetup at the symposium 2 years ago, and it turned out really well.
That's right. Actually, Dave G's in chat. Hey, Dave. Isn't he from Chicago, too? The same area?
No, he is from Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
He
I
actually,
lost
you know
my.
what? This guy is a stand-up freaking human being. You know what he did the one day? Do you guys remember when there was a flex duct shortage throughout the United States? Like nobody
Yep.
could buy flex duct anywhere, right? I was doing a job and I had to do fresh air, right? I had to bring in outside air for ventilation, and I could not get the flex duct I needed to do so. And I called him. I'm like, hey, are you guys having a hard time in Wisconsin? He's like, yeah, it's freaking rough up here. He's like, let me make a couple calls. He's like, they have one bag of 7-inch flex. This dude bought the flex and drove down to Illinois and hand delivered the freaking thing to me. Can you believe that?
That's cool. Dave and I talk every once in a while. It's cool, dude. We talk because he works in the exact same stuff that I do with the restaurants and even the same restaurants and stuff. So it's pretty cool because we get to have conversations back and forth about the same shit, just in different locations.
That's awesome.
That is one of the like really cool things about social media is this whole community that we've all come together and we all, know each other and communicate. And it is really nice. Otherwise, we would have literally all just been in our own little bubbles. Imagine if social media, I don't even know if half of us would still be doing this. We probably would have already lost our minds. So
I think that's the biggest draw for me for this whole thing is like the community aspect. Because to be honest, like we're friends with a few of our neighbors, but I don't call them. I don't talk to them. Yeah. This is like a daily community thing for me. It's like you get to know people, people help you out, you learn from people. It's pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It is really cool. And, we get to, this has opened doors for several people that we know that have gotten job opportunities and we've seen everybody kind of intertwine and build them, everybody up together. It is good.
Mike John, I already said it. John Franco. Yeah. He's saying he would have quit HVAC if it wasn't for social media.
At the time, I didn't want to quit, but I don't know if I would have made it to this point in my career without social media because of the community and knowing like-minded individuals that go through the same stuff. That's why our group, me, you, and or the four of us, we sit there and talk about our own problems, and we have so many similarities to the issues that we all go to, except for Joe. We have no similarities to Joe.
We don't know where he lives. We don't know if his name is Joe. We don't know anything about him. He's the
mystery. We know something for sure. I don't like pineapple on my pizza. And these 3 people, except for you, Chris, don't like it either. That's one thing.
Oh man, talk about
big announcement on Monday coming from TY Banana Man.
What?
Yeah.
I don't know. He just said it's coming on Monday. You got to wait. Set your time, set your clocks back, get ready.
Same bat channel, same bat place, same bat time.
Oh, Ty. I thought you said, okay, I got confused for a second. Interesting.
And that's cool. Same thing like Ike. Ike says the community pushed him into the trade. I know of several other people that got into the trade too.
Is that kind of like how Ike pushed me out of Discord?
But wait, you guys gotta, before Ike made a civilized Discord, right? Because Ike there's actually this really cool Discord. If you guys are interested in this Discord server that Ike has for me, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not in there, right? But I think it's still called the HVACR Videos Discord server. I don't know.
It's called
but
founder.
Send me an email to HVACRvideos@gmail.com and I'll send you a link to the Discord server. Ike will get it to me, and if you're interested in it. But before that,
his name is Ike, and when you get in there, type the @ symbol and then type IKE. Ping him.
Make sure he knows you're there.
He likes to introduce himself to everybody.
Before that, we started our own Discord server, and it was the wild, wild west because our only rule was there was no rules. And we just let everything. That was the start of our Facebook group, is what it was.
Yeah.
There was a lot of people in there, and it was like wild for a while. People are talking. There's like talking groups in there and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. Ours got so out of hand that we just had to shut it down.
I remember that. Yeah.
Because it kept getting like raided or something. And like, because there's other people from another Discord server that didn't like us. And like,
that's right.
It was a bunch of drama. You remember that? Like they would come in and try to start crap. It was like a giant chat room for like 9-year-olds.
Yeah, it was. That seems so long ago. I just had enough. After I see now, I'm like, fuck this. I don't got time for this.
Yep. But that was before Ike actually created a civilized one with rules.
Right.
And that's why Ike did that, because I was like, if we're doing this, we got to do it right. And then like we went crazy with rules.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't know. I still hold it against them because you said that I get diplomatic immunity. You said that was the thing. He wasn't accepting that, by all rights. I should have reversed. You guys ever play Uno? You ever play Uno? I kicked him out. I should have reversed him. I should have came back in and kicked him out. You don't mess with somebody with diplomatic immunity. That's how that works.
I agree.
Draw four, Ike.
Mike and Ike show. Let's go. Oh yeah, we didn't tell everybody where Bill was today. Anyways, where is Bill?
Where is he? I don't even know.
The last picture he sent, he was in the bathroom on the crapper, and the toilet paper holder fell off the wall.
Wait, I didn't see this.
Yeah,
what the hell?
I think we should pull it up.
He was asking him. Yeah, I'm actually going to show a picture of this. Hang on a second.
If you don't show
I did not see this in the chat. That's the
I was asking legitimate questions. Yeah, I was actually the only one that popped up. Sorry, Chris. I was like, guys, this stream. Oh wait, Blue One's on this week. And Bill's like, he answers like, no, that's for next week. You're right. They're not on for this. Oh, okay. So wait a minute, where's the thumbnail for this week? And then these guys are like, we have some crappy thumbnail today. It was like, that's some basic shit.
Joe, you know that Adam and we started the show in the wrong stream, or we were about to start it.
I seen that. This is what he sends me. He's like, I have bigger issues.
It didn't fall off. He's just he's on the poop.
Yeah, no, it did. It did right fall off. One side is going down.
It's on the cabinet, isn't it?
No,
I don't know.
There's another side, isn't there?
I don't know, but he's got his.
Why are we looking at fucking Bill's ass cheek?
I don't know, but take it off the screen. But he said, I have bigger issues right now, Joe.
He's got his. Honestly, he's using his ass wipes. I'm not sure if he's flushing them down the toilet though. Because
please don't flush those down the toilet, Bill. Please don't flush those down the toilet. Your friendly neighborhood plumber would thank me.
Yeah.
Funny.
I thought it fell off. I wasn't looking at it well enough. But Bill does that quite a bit, though. He takes pictures of him on the pooper. I don't know why.
Didn't he say he was gonna change? I thought he said he was gonna reform and change into a better Bill.
We forgot to say hello to. Hold on a second.
We're on the ball.
Hold on a second.
Andy Ravioli?
No. Jake Cena. Right?
Who's that?
You know Jake Cena?
No, I know.
I think it's John Cena's son, Jake Cena. You know him? No?
Yes.
Really?
No, but okay.
He's with our good friend Brett, the Wet Pretzel, right now, and they're camping out in a rocket ship. True story.
Well, that's why he said I'm on the rocket ship. I'm thinking.
Get where you going now. We needed context because we had no idea where this was going.
Yeah,
I gotcha.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
So is he really related to John Cena?
No, he was. He got that as a nickname because he was doing flying elbows off the couch and his friend's forehead. You know,
nice.
So, yeah. Anyway, that's cool. For anyone around waking up early in the morning tomorrow, we're gonna do a Coolers. How do you say that?
Cooler Heads podcast.
Cooler Head podcast with myself and Brett the Wet Pretzel. Chris, you want to be involved? No, you got to wake up too early. 8 o'clock Central AM time. Right?
Wow.
Right.
That's all right. You could put the link in the chat if.
So what is that? 6 o'clock my time?
You could do that.
Central.
See if I can find it quick for the people that
I don't know. I don't know if I can get up that early, But
you could do one for Bill. That would be good.
Yeah, let's also, if I wake up, sure, but I'm probably not going to wake up. I don't wake up till 6:30 on freaking Saturdays. So.
Hey Ryan, why don't you come on the Cooler Head show tomorrow morning? That would be
There
good.
you go.
Oh, let's get that going.
Shit. That's all it takes, Brian. Fuck, you should have just said something. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Oh, not Brian. Ryan.
Ryan. Yeah, that's what I meant. Ryan. Sorry. Ding.
Right.
Yeah, I'm trying to get this. Oh, there it is. Okay, got it.
Well.
That's what I was trying to bring up. AHR. So AHR, follow my social media. I'm going to have all the different places I'm going to be at, but also Adam is doing a presentation at AHR. If you're going Monday, what is it, like 1 p.m., I think, or something?
I don't know. But yeah,
anyway, so look at the presentation between what is it?
Oh yes, thanks for
who's
that.
Who's doing the presentation with you?
David Richardson from NCI.
From NCI.
Yeah, it should be fun, right?
So Adam will be there, and then there's going to be a bunch of stuff going on at AHR too. I'm already busy Monday night, so I'm busy Sunday night, Monday night, Tuesday night, and then now Adam and I are going out Wednesday too. So shoot, man. Oh, I had to cancel my flight because my flight was on one of those grounded planes. So I got the runaround because I canceled before my flight was canceled. So I was just like trying to get a flight so that way I wouldn't lose anything, right? So because of that, I only got a credit for my next flight. They didn't give me my money back. So I'm like, fuck. So now I got a freaking credit with United that I don't know if I'm going to use.
And it counts, I'm assuming, for the shit that's going on this week.
Because all the Boeing 737 MAX 9s are grounded, and I was flying on one of those. I'm actually flying on one of those to the symposium, but I haven't canceled that flight yet because I'm waiting for a couple more days to see if they get stuff figured out.
I don't know how to figure this out. I don't know how to search for it. I don't know anything about how to use this website.
I wouldn't even worry about it, dude. The AHR website's a disaster. So it's too confusing.
He's saying Oswald will say record it and show us later. But yeah, you guys should record everything, like especially if you guys are together, record something.
We're gonna do a podcast, right? At Sporland's booth, me and you.
Yeah. We gotta nail down. I mean, anytime Monday or Tuesday, we could do it. So I don't know if you have time on those. Wednesday, I mean, we could do it Wednesday too, but I prefer Monday or Tuesday. I don't have any plans for Wednesday.
What is Sporland gonna think of me? How are they going to judge your good old friend?
Oh, they'll trust.
What do you mean? Think of you. They want anybody and everybody. They've been asking me to get you to the booth.
I feel like it's like you're bringing home somebody to your mom for the first time. You know what I mean?
If people don't approve of the overtime show, then I can't work with people anymore. So,
again, when did you ever think we would hear that, Adam? When did you ever think
my friend's show that I help him out with sometimes? I come on there, and yeah. Anyway.
Yep. So this is my show now too. So, yep. No, but all my people that I work with are totally stoked about the show, and they like overtime show. And
what are we going to talk about?
I haven't figured that out yet. I don't plan shit, bro. I just fucking talk. So we'll figure it out. Are we doing overtime? Or are we doing my show?
I don't care. We don't have the other guy from overtime, so
that's true. So
I could come on podcast. Like if you go live, and depending on what time of day it is, I could come on, or Bill could come on. I'm sure.
Yeah, possibly.
That'd be pretty cool.
No. Because we're gonna be on a TV. We're gonna be on a TV with PA systems going out to AHR.
Imagine
no.
Oh my god,
this is a daytime show. This is not a nighttime.
That would be a challenge accepted moment.
He would contain himself. He would.
Bill would risk our friendship because of that challenge. He would not be able to hold back.
Yeah, totally.
He would not be able to, and I couldn't blame him either. But no, Bill, he would not be able to hold back if he fucking came into a live stream at AHR.
Remember, 2024, he's a new man. He's changing.
Let me ask you this: if there was a time, if there was a place where Joe was able to come down out of his Canadian castle and meet us at AHR, and Bill also could make it, would AHR be cool with us having like a legit overtime show?
Yes.
Like no holds bar. We're freaking. This is us.
Yeah,
Yes.
would be good. Yeah.
Censor.
I mean, honestly, look, we would probably not be invited back to the overtime thing again, but
You go there
would be
once, but
epic.
never again.
It
That's
would
the
be
overtime
epic.
mono. We make
would
it
be
once,
epic.
but not again.
And then we could have some people on. Everybody's gonna be there.
I want to
Yeah.
show Bill this. I found mine.
Oh, that's pretty
Yeah.
cool. It's pretty
Yeah.
cool. It's like duculator for gas pipe, huh?
For gas, yeah. It's something
Wait,
handy. to
no,
keep
wait,
on you.
Dustin. It's not Cianfranco. It's Cianfrocco.
Dustin's
I
way
call-
behind. Dustin,
Yeah,
you need to fast forward.
Is he way behind again?
Yeah,
Oh
you got. We'll wait here. Hold on a second.
But you know, the thing is that the education system in HVAC, the manufacturers and all that stuff, they need to stop ignoring the fact that we are a blue collar trade. We are not clean cut, nice shoe wearing guys that, you know, talk like, you know, corporate people do. We're real people. So they have to embrace the fact that this is a representation of some of the industry.
Not
You know?
all. Not all. But some.
For sure.
But I do have dirt under my fingernails.
Yeah, I know.
See? And I really do have look, I said this in that thing today. Look. I got scars all over my hand. I did talk about that in the article.
Yeah,
you know,
you gotta have scars.
it's from working with the sheet metal. I don't wear gloves.
What the hell is that, Ike?
Someone's
Did Ike just hack the stream?
he just hacked us.
He gave me a link and I posted it. And
Oh,
it's like
well, why
70
did you do that?
What the hell is
Dude.
that?
Oh my god, let's get out of here.
What
Who
did I
does
just
that? He's
do?
one of those guys. Here's a link. Let me click it.
I thought that was a shortened app. I just copied it and pasted it. It's like 700 characters long.
Oh my
They
god.
need a shortened link. That's what happens when I just post shit.
Okay, well at least it's not like spamming a glitch or anyways.
That's true. Some scars are not visible.
True.
But they are
Absolutely.
if I take my pants off.